Episode 7, Yi Tan challenges Wu Dai through the test of Qing Kui. Laughing Wind uses romanticism as a cover to stir up conflicts between Wu Dai and Ding Yun. The concubine mother can see clearly that concubine Li may not be kept in the dark. After concubine Shui and Xiaofeng were classified as criminal slaves, she only wanted her son to find someone's heart and make him as ordinary as ever. Xiaofeng didn't want to, but he still couldn't forget how Princess Li framed her back then, and how they forced their mother and son to leave Xinyuan Palace. Concubine Shui was worried that if her son continued like this, he would end up in pieces, but Xiaofeng was determined to continue on. Concubine Li had already seen the situation clearly, and suspected that the coincidences and calculations were all caused by Xiaofeng. She and Ding Yun had ignored Xiaofeng before, which gave him another opportunity to take advantage of. But concubine Li already had a way to deal with it, and told Ding Yun the way. Xiao Dian has Qin to teach Yi Tanxian's method. The first one is Feng Chunshu, but he thinks Feng Chunshu is a high-level spell, and it should not appear in the test of the book bag, so he only taught Yetan Puppet with low clothes. Level spells. Yi Tan studied hard, but accidentally transferred the spell to Xiao Dian Yuqin, turning his head into an afro. Xiao Dian Yuqin was so angry that his face was deformed. Yi Tan smiled and apologized, and ran away quickly. Di Longjua finally waited for the wind to come and flew to the heaven, but the wind was too strong. He fell on the temple and injured his leg. A little milk dog was brought back to Nongqing Pavilion. Di Lon couldn't tell because he really wanted to change back into a human form and say he was a wolf. Yi Tan diligently practiced fairy art, but her performance was still mediocre. Xiao Dian Yuqin was worried that she would fail the exam, so she came to the evaluation in person. Before Shangshu Nongqing Li Xingjuan announced the exam questions, Yi Tan kept praying that the exam questions were puppet clothes, but the exam questions turned out to be Feng Chun technique. She glared at Xiao Dian Yuqin, who looked away awkwardly. Before the exam, in order to ensure fairness, Lord Qingji Xing cast the spell of removing the fake and keeping the real. All the people who cast the magic on themselves will return to their original appearance after passing through the gate. Yi Tan was born beautiful, and after passing through the door, he still had the original face, and the people around him sighed with emotion. At the beginning of the assessment, half of the time had passed for a stick of incense, and Yetan's deadwood remained unchanged. She calmed down and recalled Xiao Dian Yuqin's spellcasting. With hard work, the deadwood finally transformed into new shoots. Not only that, but Yi Tan also made rapid progress, combining the art of spring and puppet clothing, and turning vegetation into birds, which surprised everyone present. Qingli Xingjuan originally wanted to give her the first class, but seeing Yi Tan's disrespectful eyes and rude words, she was downgraded to one level. And Yi Tan changed from the first class to the first class. Yi Tan doesn't care about grades, as long as he can get into the book bag. Under the operation of Princess Li, some people in Xinyuan's army began to spread that the concubine Chu and Xiaofeng got close. Qing Kui often comes to treat Xiaofeng's illness. He is almost recovered, but in order to let Qing Kui get close to him, he pretends to be sick. Qing Kui specially prepared vegetable pancakes for him, which reminded Xiao Feng of the bitter days when he could only eat vegetables. Wu Dai came aggressively. Seeing Qing Kui treating Xiaofeng's wounds here, she was even more furious. Qing Kui Jai has a kind heart and is willing to challenge Wu Dai with medical skills. If she wins, it will prove that Xinyuan's practice of tabooing medicine is not advisable. Before the challenge, Qing Kui injected a few needles on Wu Dai's body. Everyone thought that with her small body, she couldn't resist even Wu Dai's move.